Well, hello everybody. Raging Skull here. This isn't a lock-picking video, but what this video is for Waddac2 and Kerpeesh. Beginning of the year now. Wife has allowed some funds to be freed up, thankfully, so I can get back into some more lock-picking and stuff. What I wanted to do was show Waddac2 what he's going to be getting, and also Kerpeesh. I messaged him earlier as well, but to start off, it's for Waddac2. Here's the Wilson Bohannon. I've already picked on video. 2 working keys for it. It's not an old lock, but certainly a fun pick, enjoyable. Definitely had me confused for some time before I finally got it. That was a good one. And here's that Brinks discus lock that I mentioned. This has been a pain in my backside since day one. I bought it early on and I just can't get it picked, so I'm going to move it on and let it be for now. I can always get another one. Not a big deal for me. Easy enough to come by. Relatively inexpensive, I guess. I mean, fair price. So I can get another one. And 2 working keys for that. 2 originals. And also mentioned if there was any other padlock that caught your eye, feel free to speak up. And I'll be more than happy to add that to the package. But all of that should be shipped out tomorrow. Plus, I think maybe the last time I mentioned about wiper inserts, I think I said I'd ship a dozen, maybe 6, I'm not readily sure. But, finally got it all sorted out. I don't think I'll have a problem finding a package to put these in with the locks and all. But if I promised you 6 or a dozen before, well, you have 2 dozen with which to work with now. That's my way of saying, sorry mate, I didn't follow through with my promise earlier, so I'm going to try and help you out in spades on this one. A couple of these are slightly bent. That was due to me trying to get the inserts out, so I hope that doesn't mess you up any with what you can do. But these were all sorted out on, well, the last couple of times I went to the junkyard. And like I said, it was a very, very extremely fruitful trip. This isn't anywhere close to what I have. What I have set aside for Kerpeesh, it's still a lot. I mean, it's a bunch, which you guys will all see here in a short while, but Waddac2, these are for you. So they'll go into the package and get shipped off tomorrow. I just got to go to the store to buy the package, not a problem. So, either way, Waddac2, this is for you. We'll get it shipped out. And also wanted to, well, show Kerpeesh and everybody else as well on top of this. When I said the past couple of times I've been to the junkyard and it was a very, very fruitful trip, I wasn't kidding. Really learned to keep my eyes open for what kind of wiper blades had what, how the style of it, everything else like that, so I can quickly spot it. And believe me, this is nowhere close to what I have so far, but this is the bulk of it. I've set aside everything else for my own personal use. But Kerpeesh, this is for you. I asked you how your supply was. Well, this is the majority of the bulk. I mean, this is everything else that I have, minus what I'm sending Waddac2 and what I've set aside for my own personal stock. I can always go back to the boneyard. Not a big deal for me. But this is what I have. I mean, it's a nice big, you know, handful. To get an idea, I don't know how, but either way, Kerpeesh, you want all of this, or a partial shipment, or whatever, speak up, man. I'm more than happy to keep you supplied as best I can when time and funds allow between the two of us. Certainly not asking you to make any more picks in trade for any of this. I'm more than happy to send regardless. So this way you don't feel you have to be doing anything like that. This is just me being generous and kind as everybody else has been to me on this forum. So I'd like to do a little bit of return. But like I said, this is everything pretty much. This is pretty much everything. I mean, between what I'm sending Waddac2, what I've set aside, this is it. So feel free to speak up. Now what I have it stored inside of, which I'm hoping to try and use as a shipping package, I'm not sure how well this will work, but at Home Depot, I don't know if it was just when the pipe was all shipped and maybe you know, something in the shipping to the store, it just broke and they decided rather than waste it or what, but they sold sections, 2-foot long sections of Schedule 40, or at least that's what it's called here in the States, PVC pipe. It's commonly used for water and sewage and all that jazz. I mean, depends on whatever application it's for. But it's an 1.5 inch inside diameter pipe, and I don't think I can get the right camera angle on it, but pretty much what I have in hand fills up this 2-foot long section. So hopefully in the next couple of weeks I'm going to find out, probably when I go to the post office tomorrow, I'm probably going to find out how much it's going to cost to ship the whole lot to your Kerpeesh, if it can happen. But if you only want a partial, I'm more than happy to partial it out. Just let me know how many a piece, or by the dozen, or by the half dozen, or whatever. More than happy to send as best I can. So either way, like I said, I just got a 2-foot long section, got a plug end, it's super glued in, and then I got the clean out end with this threaded cap. And like I said, it's all held in by super glue. So I don't know how strong that is. Maybe I should have used the glue normally used to hold this kind of pipe together, because it seems to hold together very, very well. But I just figured at the time super glue will work. So if anyone thinks that super glue might not hold in order to get this shipped, feel free to speak up. Only other thing I think I might have to do to this whole thing is, as you can see, it says Charlotte Pipe, True Fit System 7112, 1.5 inch PVC, Type 1, Schedule 40, NSF, and blah, 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 blah. So I don't think that's going to ship too well, so I got to figure out if I'm going to spray paint this, or if I'm just going to have to figure out a way to probably have to sand this off. I don't know. But either way, Kerpeesh, you got first dibs. Like I said, if you want the whole shipment, I will see what I can do as best I can for that. Or if you only want a partial shipment, feel free to speak up. And hopefully in about a week or two, you're next on my list for getting stuff shipped out. Anyway, that's what I wanted to show. Enjoy. Everybody, keep your lockpicking legal. Peace.